Anyone interested in challenging the two-party system could learn a lot from the Black Panther Party. If I could give all of you one Christmas present this year, it would be a copy of this book, The Black Panther Party, a graphic novel history by David F. Walker and Marcus Kwame Anderson. I learned a ton from their story of the rise and fall of the Black Panthers. The Panthers have a lot to teach us about movement building, as well as the level of resistance a threat to the status quo is likely to face. Let's start with that. COINTELPRO was an illegal program run by the FBI. Short for Counterintelligence Program, COINTELPRO was designed to covertly discredit, disrupt, and suppress left-wing opposition under Director J. Edgar Hoover. COINTELPRO was behind the FBI's secret recording of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. They sent proof of King's extramarital affairs to his home with a note suggesting that he unalive himself. So, if they were gunning for someone like MLK, you know the Black Panthers were on the FBI's radar. According to this book, as law enforcement set out to destroy the Panthers in 1969 alone, there were 20 police raids, dozens of members were arrested, and as many as 11 Panthers were killed by police or provocateurs working for the FBI. A common COINTELPRO tactic was to imprison Panther members on trumped-up charges that took years to clear up in court. Plenty were convicted and spent decades in prison for crimes they did not commit. This is my favorite part, though. According to J. Edgar Hoover, the thing he found most concerning about the Black Panthers was their free breakfast program. According to the Black Panther, their newspaper, the free breakfast program fed 20,000 kids in 1969. At its peak, the Panthers were running free breakfast programs in nearly 40 cities. The part Hoover especially hated, besides how these programs would endear the Panthers to their communities, was that the Panthers would educate kids about revolutionary struggle and Black history while they were eating. Hoover saw that as indoctrination. This is why he said the free breakfast program was potentially the greatest threat to efforts by authorities to neutralize the Black Panther Party and destroy what it stands for. As they say in the book, the free breakfast program was the most popular of the Panthers' initiatives, which helped win them a lot of allies and support from people who didn't necessarily support the Panthers' militancy. It was the success of the free breakfast program that made it a threat. It was the success of the free breakfast program that shamed the USDA into starting a similar program in the mid-70s after the Panthers program was successfully dismantled. The Black Panthers had a whole raft of other community survival programs. They had health clinics offering free medical and dental services. They built clothing and shoe factories to provide jobs. They provided safety escorts for the elderly, free busing to prisons so people could visit loved ones, free clothing and food programs. They even began a national sickle cell anemia testing program that brought national attention to a disease that was an epidemic amongst African Americans and therefore ignored by the mainstream medical community up to that point. Be the change. It is an extremely powerful political concept. The Black Panthers weren't just a political organization that sought to disrupt the status quo. They provided something to the people. This is the lesson we should take. Expect disruption from the powerful. Expect them to do their worst, but organize to provide things that your community needs and is not getting. Feed the hungry. Make sure people have clothing and medical care. Find a way to get people the help they need, and they will support you. That's how you build support for your cause. The Democrats and Republicans aren't doing this. They only serve their wealthiest constituents. That provides a huge opening for an organized challenge. Do something for people. That's how you win. You don't have to wait to get elected into office to start building the society that you would rather have. Please give a like, follow, favorite, and subscribe to my free Substack, where you can get more detail in every post. Let's make them pay.